What's up, everybody? Uh, 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 uh. How much is the Simp coin worth these days? I mean, it must be a hell of a drug out this bitch. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. I'm gonna really put this in perspective for you, and I'm directing this straight to you, Amiri Brown. I've already asked if you lost your mind, which partially you have and partially you didn't. But I'm gonna ask you: are those Simp coins good? Because you're really doing a disservice to a bunch of these women out here by not telling them the absolute fucking truth. They suck. Is that all black women? Of course not. You have great black women out there. But the average, they suck. It's not what I say. Statistics say it. The men who date them say it. They suck. You really gonna go out here and spew some nonsense like it's really hard for black women to date black men? Let's address everything you said. I don't think you're a bad guy. I just think you're really damn misleading. That's fucked up, by the way. You're going to really tell us and have us believing that black men can't get black women. We're basically taught from birth to have game. That other shit, that incel shit, that's rarely black men. Rarely. We don't usually have that problem. We don't have that problem. The issue is this: we talk about the women's treatment versus anything else. So you're saying that, oh, we need more we black men need black women more than black women need us. Prove it. Prove it, America. You're not going to. You're not going to, man. The simple fact of the matter is this, Mary. You know good and goddamn well that you don't make any damn logical sense whatsoever. How is it that we have problems getting in relationships when black women outnumber us by what, 2 million at least? And we have 600,000 more marriages and counting? Explain that one, my dude. Explain that one. There's some lying and some issues going on with that one. If you actually want to look at those dating sites that you pulled up, they'll show black women and Asian men are the least desired. Nobody's checking for them. Their reputation precedes them. Their reputation precedes them. Their reputation really does precede them. The funniest part about it is when you look on these sites, even Issa Rae said black women and Asian men need to hook up since nobody's desiring us. This is coming out the words of a black woman. You need to stop telling these women what they want to hear and what will actually improve them. Black men still out earn black women. The average black man makes about 41,000. The average black woman 29,000. So even economically, we're still doing better. yet you try to make fun of women getting child support and abusing the system when it's true. I really find that disturbing about you. Yes, there are a lot of women out there who have babies only because they want some benefits, child support, Section 8, and other things that are granted to them. Why don't you actually be serious for 5 seconds? Stop lying. Is the simp coin that powerful? You bring up Aisha Carey. Aisha Carey is jealous of her husband because she's a no talent C-lister, if probably D-lister actress who couldn't hack it because she knows if she left that man, nobody would pay her any mind. She's a nobody. She doesn't have any true talent. She thought her pretty looks trumped him. It's how reality dictates. Reality dictates. What happens? What happens next? See, brothers have no problem raising families with non ADOS black women, with any woman, ADOS or not. What is it? What is your end game, really? Are you really trying to get the coins, the viewership? What is it? For some reason, each and every time you do this, it's so easily debunked that it's funny. You try to big up Cynthia G. I thought that you got away from her clutches, but I guess you decided if I can't beat them, join them again. You bring up Chrissy. Do any of these women look like happy women to you? The problem of it is that the men that they want, they can't get. And that drives women insane. You're trying to make a big deal about being married with 6 kids. A lot of brothers have looked at the women that they have and they said, nah, I'm good. I'm good. No reason to waste my time with them. I'm good. Think about it. When you don't even have a deficit and men are surrounded by you and you outnumber your men by a 2 million and you're still not getting picked, it's not the men, it's you. And you can't even make it happen with the most egalitarian man on the face of the earth, the most respectful man towards women, but we got the most disrespectful women. Is it all? Of course not. Is it too many? Duh. But we're going to sit here and lie again, making it seem like black men are just leaving these women and they doing all this. No, no. They don't want to be married. They don't want relationships. It's constantly proven. Hell, 2 of your cronies came to my damn channel and had to admit that. Easily debunked. These so called women, I'm married. What are you doing 2 o'clock in the morning talking to other men online? If you are married, your man's a simp. He didn't check that shit. I find that hard to believe. especially since you're the least married women in the world. And every time you get on a panel with, I'm married, I'm married, I'm married, the numbers don't add up. Something is a lie. I'm married, I'm married. Really? Prove it. Where's your man? When you go to Art New Styles channel, when he has actual factual married women on his panels, you can hear the husband in the background. I'm tired of this lying and simping. For what? This is the reason why it's very important for black male media. I'm not into this purple pill shit. If a man gets married to a woman, yes, she deserves what she needs with that man, but she has to respect and be obedient and submissive and cooperative and supportive of that man, just like he is ordered and ordained by God to love and protect and provide for that woman. It doesn't come a one-way street. It doesn't come a one-way street. A lot of these women will throw their wombs away. Let's talk about some reality, right? It's women in our community who are more sexually aggressive than men. It's the little girls in school who pressure the little boys and losing their virginity. Better yet, how many times little boys go over their homeboy's house and their older sister force the boy to have sex? Remember back in the day we used to talk about fast ass girls? Remember when your mama told you that? Stay away from them Johnson girls, they fast. But we're gonna sit here and pretend each and every day that it's black men's faults. 80% of our women leave their marriages. They file for them. It's even higher if she's educated, up to 90. It's up to 90. What do we get out of this? A cantankerous curmudgeon? All these fucking women are not dainty. There are no dainty women in our community like that. Well, black men need to be more openly and emotionally available. Yeah, women lie like a motherfucker. They say they want an emotionally open man, but guess who they fucking? Guess who they're having babies by? The niggas that talk shit, cuss them out, arrogant motherfuckers. You know the motherfucker you never were? They're not fucking with simps. That woman will freely give her vagina away to a man she's physically attracted to and make all you other niggas pay a tax to even get the possibility of it. Why you always lying? You always lying. The fuck you mean about this, man? Black men having trouble on dating apps. Motherfucker, we could walk up to a broad and get a number like that. Here's the problem. Black men don't want to approach. Not anymore like that. Unless she's a bucket. It's not black men who checked out in the dating world. You made yourself a non negotiable. What do we get out of it? Please tell me. What do we value? You don't even tell the women, the predominantly female audience you host, the truth. They don't understand men. I never met a woman who didn't understand men and never been without one. I've never seen so many single women in my life since being an adult. It is harder, and I do mean harder, for women to get a man. And yes, women do go off the scraping of the barrel. You know why? Because they don't want to be challenged. Because if a man's on this shit, they know that they cannot compete. They can't compete with that man. They know he's got options. They know that if she dare say something, she getting put out. And if he's at her house visiting her, he's leaving and never calling her stupid ass back. Or he's gonna deal with her better looking friend that wanted him in the first place. Well, that's not true. You know, these men out here. What incels do we have in the black community? Black women have raised their sons to the point where swagger is a goddamn will of life. Swagger is the key. Okay? I'm back. I think it's hell of amazing though. Hell of amazing that each and every time I hear people like this speak on subjects, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Our women are not made or raised to be wives. They're horrible mothers, typically. They don't give a fuck who they have a baby by because they don't pick good fathers. The only time they were raising good children is when there's a man there to dictate. You made black men these swagger kings where every woman falls for it on the planet. All you got to do is act like a so-called quote unquote typical nigga and you can get any woman you want. Why do you see these educated women in corporate America from the hood? Guess what type of nigga she gonna get? She ain't messing with no nigga in corporate America. She messing with a hood nigga. Explain that, Amiri. You're not going to, are you? And chaos. Why do you condone this bullshit that this nigga saying? I'm just gonna ask you that again. Really gonna ask that question. Why do you condone this bullshit? Why do you condone the bullshit? Because obviously, the one thing you have to really say that needs to be said is that you forsaken your man, you forsaken your children, you forsaken your society for government handouts, for breadcrumbs from white women. Yeah, black men have their own issues, but at least we evolved from them. At least we overcame a lot of them. You're older than me, and Mary. You remember those talk shows? Black men don't take care of their kids. Come to find out, black men are the best fathers in America. Think about this, Mary. When studies are done about black women, why do they Why do white women raise better black sons than white women? Because they look at their sons automatically as underachievers. That's why. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told my ex about black women. When are you going to raise a better product? When are you going to bring a better black woman? Black men are evolving every day and getting better at it. When are you going to be a better product? Got all these bitter chicks out here for what? What good are they to us? You're right. Swagger over substance. Don't worry, Amiri. It's going to be a next time. Now, you and I are going to have a conversation one on one. And I want you to prove to me all this bullshit that you're speaking. And you're not the only one on the list that I'm going to come for their head. Because last time we debunked you, you went to try to go get Cynthia G. And I personally made her look stupid. You're the gift that keeps on giving, man. You're going to mislead these women into perpetual loneliness. The only reason the passport thing is an issue is because y'all don't think that black men should ever have freedom from their community. But black women travel all the time with their girls, having a fucking hot girl summer, thotting it up. Not a goddamn thing is said. Right? Shameful, my niggas. Shameful. But if a brother travel overseas, the reason why you don't want him to travel because you know that motherfucker won't come back. Said fuck this community. Everybody said fuck me too. It's pathetic, man. Each and every time you putting up bullshit stuff. They're not getting married. Black men are showing them their indifference. Get the fuck over it. We don't give a fuck. We're tired. We rather call out. We rather retire from the game than deal with these broads. They're not getting men from other races. This divester shit is such bullshit. Even Kristen and Carson, the queen divester herself, failed. Stop this fucking bullshit, please. It's a failed theory. If black women really were getting snatched up, there ain't a damn thing we could do. You have more access through the centuries for black men than we did with white women. Why aren't they snatching you up? Because they don't want your stupid asses. And when we try to give a fuck and actually tell you how much we love and care and want you in your natural state, you do the complete fucking opposite. So why give a fuck? If you don't give a damn, why should we give a fuck? As a matter of fact, we are elated if one of you could go outside your race. Because when they mistreat you, no no takesy backsies. Don't come back. That's the man. You said that was all that. Stick with it. Tell them the truth, Mary. There's no kid from Krypton coming down to Earth to save them. They have the best father, the most egalitarian man, and they can't make it work with him. They're not suitable. It's almost repugnant, insufferable, disturbing. You can't even tell a woman what's making her unavailable to the man of her community without being canceled. But yet, and shout out to Rob March. Salute, speak the truth, brother. I'm not going to be up here very long, but we're going to talk about some truth. And I can't wait till I speak to you one on one, my panel, yours, or a neutral party. Because I'm going to ask, what woman said, "Oh, you got good advice"? You know why that woman the other day was failed? Because nobody said to her, "You should go get a husband." Nobody could point to her, "Go get a husband." Shout out to Creation Muse. Flipping what you said. They are not fucking with simps. They are simping with fucks. Yeah, exactly. Nobody wants that weak shit anymore. I could probably get the average woman married right now. Your ass would be in a gym, and your ass would be in finishing in culinary school. These women aren't making money like that. COVID proved that. Shout out to Angry Black Man. And you know what's funny? We don't even have to be angry anymore. We wish these bitches would leave. Most of the chicks who are interracial dating with a white man, they cheat with black men anyway. Just saying. If we're gonna be factual, we're gonna be actual. We can leave and never come back. You can't. Look at you, your whole damn family. Not a goddamn man in sight. And 2 plus 2 didn't equal 4 yet? Maybe nobody wants these old hags. Maybe everybody said they ain't worth it. Maybe that's what's it. Hell, oh, black men, oh, they ain't get no cutty. See, why you trying to shame black men when it comes to having sex? Didn't I already explain to you that women are human beings, men are human doings? When men are by themselves and focus on their journey, they accomplish more. Women aren't inspirational anymore like that, man. They hold a lot of niggas back. Hmm. Hold on, folks. Brothers are being smooth with this shit. Brothers are not going to risk their neck out on anything that's not worth it anymore. They don't care. They're either going to deal with black women who are worth it, women who are not black who are worth it, or be happily by themselves. Remember, you threw out the baby with the bathwater. You chose your fate. We're just making you deal with it. Hold on. Exactly, Rob. When black men actually start to actually encourage each other to find a better wife, look what happens. We get better results. Way better results. I mean, you said the phrase that pays right there, Rob. I mean, think about it. In this space, we're helping you pick women who are good wives. We're telling you to avoid the ratchets. Get a good, vetted wife. But niggas constantly don't want to speak truth. Constantly. It's going to be the end of it. But don't worry. Just wanted to get that off my chest. I'm going to hit you guys later, probably on New Styles channel. I'm going to hit you up. Peace.